welcome back to Desert Smoke Reviews. I'm Justin.
What?
And today we're coming at you with the Esteban Carreras, the Chupacabra, and Maduro. And I believe this is the Lancero size. It's a nice, dark chocolate-looking wrapper, but it's a bit splotchy. I have some spots that are much darker, and it's almost black in places. It's very veiny, but they're very fine veins. Seams are done well. They're visible, but they're nice and tight. It's got a little pigtail, but nice cap. Nice, really, really firm pack. So firm that I'm actually a little worried about the draw. It's got a closed foot, but construction looks okay. Seems a little dry. I've got some wrapper problems, but I think it's mostly because it's dry. If this was given to us, and I don't think it was maintained to perfect conditions. I don't really get much off the wrapper, just like a mild tobacco and earth. The foot's a closed foot, so I get about the same off the foot. But what?
Yeah, my cigar sort of looks like it's been through a wood chipper and then somebody tried to put it back together. But I've had a lot of Esteban Carreras cigars, and I usually enjoy them. I can't say I've had this Chupacabra, but yeah, presentation, other than, and like Justin was saying, I don't think the condition of these cigars was great, but boy, the pack is just incredibly firm. I mean, I even feel bad just kind of touching the cigar, though, because it seems every time I touch it, part of the wrapper comes up with my fingers. So, and then I can, well, I don't know, and I'm not sure how much of this is due to condition, how much it was due to the cigar itself, but I don't know. Let's get it lit up, see what we think.
Sounds good.
I would tell you what I got in the finish, but I didn't get any smoke off of all those puffs.
It is like I said, I was worried about the draw, and my fears are coming true. It is super, super tight.
Yeah, I have to do like 4 or 5 puffs before I can really take a draw and tell you what the cigar tastes like. And even then, I get some earth and maybe a little bit of chocolate on the finish, but not much. And I guess with the cigar that's got such a small ring gauge, and then just incredibly firmly packed tobacco, I can see it from the cap that this is just packed really, really tight. I mean, there's almost no breathing area in this cigar. So, how about you?
Well, if I really, really puff on it, I get some smoke, and flavor-wise, yeah, just a nice earthiness. Yeah, that's really about it. It's just a nice, consistent earth. It's not a bad flavor. I actually really do enjoy it. Bit of spice on the pepper, a bit of spice on the finish, the back of your tongue. Definitely a peppery spice. Almost feel it a little bit in the throat, but it's not too potent. That's all I'm getting. Well, let's get into the first third, and hopefully this draw will open up. Well, welcome back. We're about 10 minutes into this Esteban Carreras, the Chupacabra Maduro. And flavor-wise, it's still just that nice, dense, consistent earth. It's very nice and pleasant, but the draw is still super tight. I mean, it's like, yeah, you got to puff the hell out of it to get any smoke out of it. And when you do, it's got flavor, and it's definitely, I would say, a medium body flavor. It's really nice. Strength for me isn't, maybe about the same. Not getting much off of it. What worried me is about a couple of minutes in, my cigar started popping all over the place, and right about the halfway point, I've got a bunch of fine cracks, and I'm really worried about pulling off the band. I think that's the only thing holding the wrapper on at this point. in areas. Um, I mean, the only thing that's killing it is the draw. If this thing had a nice open draw, I'm sure you'd get better flavors. And you know, what I am getting is very pleasant. It's just that draw is killing the cigar.
Well, most cigars, when you take a puff, you expect smoke, but this cigar kind of throws you a curveball because you can puff and draw and puff and draw and you don't get any smoke. So I gotta say, I'm not really enjoying this one so far. And like Justin said, I mean, I'm afraid to take off the band because if I take off the band, I think the whole thing will just sort of collapse in like a neutron star. But I'm not impressed with this cigar so far. Like we said, we had some construction problems, not due to the cigar, but the draw is just ridiculous. I mean, it's packed so firmly that you almost feel sick by the time you finally get this minuscule amount of smoke. So I'm not impressed. If we get to the halfway point and it's still like this, I think I might have to put it out.
Yeah, definitely. And it's not like there's a plug. It is simply just a tight pack. Because I attempted almost to put one of the draw pokers in to open it up, and I couldn't get it in. I'm afraid. I think it would just pop and expand the cigar, and it'd fall apart even worse. It's not a plug. It is just a dense pack, and it's just killing the cigar. But let's see what happens as we get into the second, third, and approach the midway. Well, welcome back to the Chupacabra, and we're not really that far down. We're only about 10 minutes longer into the cigar, but I mentioned that I was afraid to pull the band off because that was the only thing holding it together, and that was the only thing holding it together.
Yeah.
As soon as I did that and I started puffing on it a little more, I just got pop after pop after pop. And I'm going to show this to the camera, and I don't know if you'll pick this up, but Jesus Christ.
Looks like a Picasso painting.
Yeah, I mean, it's just falling apart. And so it's just horrible. And I don't really know if the camera picked it up. We're outside and it's dark out, but so if I look like an idiot up there, I apologize. But it's just horrible. The draw is just what's killing this cigar. Decent flavors. That nice earthiness was very pleasant, and this could have been just when the condition the cigar was in and not related so much to construction, but the dense pack and the tight draw is construction. So this is just led to a disaster. I don't really want to rate this, but if I did, just because of the state it's in, I would give it like a 1 because, you know, it didn't even produce smoke when you drew on it. You had to really suck on it. It's horrible. Why?
Yeah, I mean, this cigar looks like a Picasso painting. The burn is a disaster. I mean, I just tapped the ash off a couple minutes ago, and I think it went out when I tapped the ash off the cigar. The wrapper itself is just in disarray. It looks like pieces of a puzzle that are coming undone.
Pull it apart, smoke the binder.
Oh well, yeah, we could definitely do that. I mean, we could just pull off the wrapper and smoke the binder. But yeah, I mean, what I look for in a cigar is not work. I look for the opposite of work. I look for a nice, easy draw. You know, even if it's a little firm. You know, I look for something that produces smoke. I look for something that has really nice flavors. I look for something that burns faster than the speed of smell. But this cigar just did none of that to me. I mean, it couldn't taste anything because the pack was so firm. I couldn't smoke anything because there was like no smoke. And added to that, the cigar itself appears to be poorly made. So I've got no problem putting this out. And I'd agree. I mean, this would probably be my first one of the cigar. It's just, there's no flavor, there's no smoke. The creation of this cigar was bad, so it's not something I want to smoke again.
And granted, you know, this might be that we just got a couple bum sticks, but I don't know. I would say 2 of us getting in the same horribly packed draw would be slim, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know if you want to give it a chance. Just be prepared. In conclusion, if you like our videos, give us a thumbs up, subscribe. We'll greatly appreciate it. But until next time, you can try to smoke it if you got it.